it has a top.
And we are back.
Welcome.
Listen, man, it's the Free Jets podcast,
MGP,
man.
baby.
SDP,
Where we
listen,
at?
we on episode 64 right now?
64?
Yeah, episode 64 right now, you know what I'm saying? Look, it's G's, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? We got K-Cinco over here to my right and all that, you know what I'm saying? Look, first and
We
foremost,
out here in the studio.
listen, man, first and foremost, it's a beautiful Mother's Day morning, afternoon, it's 12 now.
Yeah,
so,
happy Mother's Day
shout out to all the mothers out
mothers,
there. Happy Mother's Day, shout out to my mother.
Backbones of this society.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the mothers, the good ones and the bad ones, you feel me? Because I follow some bad mothers on the gram and that shit is killing me. I ain't gonna lie. I follow this one bitch, I ain't gonna lie. One snap, she's a mother. The next snap, she's shaking ass and baby oil. I'm like, this don't go together. I swear to God. Like, it gets.
Hey, that's how she get it.
No.
Get it how you get it.
No. Bitch, you don't even got an OnlyFans? What are you doing this for?
She's
you just
doing
shaking
that
ass
for the
shit. Yeah, she's doing this for free.
For the fun.
Nah, for free is crazy,
For the
bro.
fun.
Like, pack that shit up. We're not doing that. And then we not gonna put Mother's Day post, kid, ass shaking, and next snap, I'm at a hotel, come chill with me. I'm like, bitch, you trying to lie, nigga? I can't make this shit up. I'm like, bitches, you trying to lie, nigga? I hope she don't watch this because she gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. So, cause I actually know her personally. Shout out to her and all that. But not the point. First of all, we got to get down to something I just found out right this fucking second. Hold on,
man.
I'm not gonna start with the word John. No. Tremetrius Jamel Morant.
Tremetrius.
My mans. What the fuck are you doing? Yo, bro, did you see it? Did you see the video?
Absolutely.
Yo, John Morant's back at it, y'all. It's back 4K trade job.
Feel me, John Wick.
John Wick, bro, this nigga is back on the internet posting guns. Bro, you can't be dumber than this motherfucker.
Nah, the dumbest. Nah,
Yo,
he gotta
bro.
be.
And you know what's fucked up? I thought it was like, nah, this is resurfacing from before. No.
That's
whole
in the
new
video.
live. His man's got the camera out. They're in a car. It's just them two. Ja is clearly knows the camera's on and they're on live because he's on the camera like this, dancing and shit, jumping back in, popping in. His man's pulls up the finger hand guns. Ja pull out a real big ass gun. Like, yo, my man's. And mind you, you can see his man's quickly turns the phone like, oh, this nigga's bugging.
Yeah,
like,
but that's all it took. Feel me? Listen.
Bro, niggas screenshot that shit so quick. They know the serial number on that gun.
No, they zeroed in. They cleared up the picture and all that. Like, that's all
bro,
it needed. It's over.
That shit is unpixelated.
That's 1 second, it's over.
Right,
yeah.
they got his neck tatted and this shit like, bro.
4K. They even got the serial number of the bullets. I don't even think they got those.
Bro. Yeah, bro. John Morant, man, it's hard to feel bad for you, gang.
Absolutely.
And it's not like this is some shit that's difficult to avoid.
Exactly. You're doing it to, like,
this ain't difficult to avoid.
This is unprovoked.
This ain't like you smoking weed and niggas got addictions and you might be popping perks or something. I don't know. It ain't that. This nigga's addicted to being a dickhead. Like, he's addicted to flashing guns. What kind of shit is? That's not even an addiction. You just only did it twice. But what's up with you, gang? I think it really speaks to that
culture.
That next generation below us is a little younger. Like, yo,
The culture.
niggas is shot out, bro. I mean, we was raised shot out. The generations before us, everybody's been burnt out. They just didn't have access to the internet like now, and it's just crazy, like, how detrimental the internet. I mean, it can be so positive and it can be so negative for us. Because how many NBA players was probably riding around, gripped up, guns on them, they in the middle of the car bugging in the 90s, in the early 2000s. We just never heard or saw it.
Or,
you know what I'm saying?
Or even the ones that are doing it now. They ain't stupid enough to post it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Even if they was doing it back in the 90s, would they be dumb enough to post it if they could?
Fucking job, bro.
And he already got reprimanded. He already got suspended.
And the worst part is those guns could be legal.
That's what I'm saying. That's not the point. That's not the point.
Do you not get it? And I just saw that his max contract that was supposed to be his next super max contract he was supposed to get was for $233 million, but he missed the All NBA team.
You got to make an All NBA team in order to qualify for the Supermax.
Exactly. All NBA, for people who don't know, means you're like one of the top 6 in your position. There's All NBA first team, second team, and third team, and each one I believe has 1 or
5.
Regardless, long story short, you gotta be one of the goddamn best in the league at your position, and he failed to do that because he had the 8-game suspension.
One of the 3 best at your position in the league.
Well, he fucked that up, y'all.
Yeah,
and now his Supermax deal is up for $194 million. So he just lost $39 million because he wants to post a fucking gun on Instagram and get suspended for 8 games, which ruined his eligibility to get into the All NBA team.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, $39 million.
$39 million, 40 gone down the drain. It's gone. Not happening.
And it was guaranteed. It was guaranteed.
Bro, and then Nike had just aired his his commercial during the playoffs.
They was rocking with him.
They was rocking with him. Dylan Brooks just embarrassed them. Got smoked by the GOAT. Like, yo, this isn't gonna be good. Well, how is Nike supposed to be like? All right, that'll be good.
The Grizzlies just suspended him from all team activities, even though it's the off season. But
right.
Honestly, you should trade his ass. That's what I would do.
No, they ain't doing that.
That's what I would do. Get rid of him.
You think get rid of him?
I would absolutely.
Yeah,
that's
he's
a
too much of a
liability.
liability. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Cut your losses. You're not gonna get a right.
You're right. If he has to get suspended, if the league steps in and suspends him for a year or something, that's a whole year that they just losing a top 10 NBA player.
And it's not and it's about not just what he does on the court. It's about leadership. Like why? Like this is your best player on the team. We're in a position where we're trying to build for the future. We have all this young talent we acquired. They just overachieved this year. Yeah. They overachieved last year.
No, they didn't overachieve this year. This year they were supposed to do a lot more. I think they got to the second round last year.
No. Last year they overachieved. Yeah. This year
they underachieved.
Well,
especially because they was talking shit. Y'all was talking big shit. Talking about we good in the West.
They were the number 2 seed.
They said we good in the West.
They were the number 2 seed. But I'm saying like this is a young team up and coming, and this is what your superstars doing.
Yeah.
You know, like is it like even in general? Let's say to recruit free agents. Are free agents going to want to play with somebody like that? Yeah. You know, is that somebody your locker room wants to look at?
Yeah.
To look up to as a leader?
It's foul as fuck though, man. Just because like, bruh, so much is riding on you. How do you not like avoid this? It's not like you having problems like
totally unavoidable. Like
totally avoidable.
Yeah,
totally avoidable. Like, bruh. But in other news, matter of fact, in other news, hey yo, you peep, right? You know we went viral, right? Mark, you peep? We been going viral, baby. I ain't gonna lie, that last clip, we posted the clip about what was the story? About me paying my man to take the charge. Yeah. Oh, we did 180,000 views already. We on 10,000 likes. We outside. So listen, we are officially better than y'all niggas. Okay. Listen, bro, I'm just popping my shit because I'm excited, man. I never had that much traction in one video. That was dope as fuck.
And now we got the randoms with the comments.
Yeah, I got random.
Listen, once you got random people arguing your comments, you win.
Yeah, that's what I realized. Right.
You win. That's winner. That's a winner.
I was seeing comments and people were talking about, oh, you definitely didn't pay Zay and all that. I was going to their pics and I'm like, yo, does this nigga know me?
You won.
I'm like, did he hear that? Like, where did you get that information
from? People are arguing in your comments.
And then I realized motherfuckers from like Florida talking about you ain't pay that nigga. I'm like, oh, these niggas don't know nobody. These niggas just arguing with themselves.
You won.
Nah, word. It's lit.
From all different sides of people.
Bro, I'm on the YouTube. We went up on subscribers. We went up like over 100 followers on our podcast page. It's been fucking fire. A lot of traction. So that was dope as y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Listen, and shout out to y'all because y'all really been rocking with us.
Facts.
And shout out to the people who really tuned in because people really been tuning in.
For sure.
The other day I was out and about I'm like, yo, you got a podcast, right? Yeah, I'm tuning.
That's crazy,
bro. I'm like, yo, like, thank you for the love, yo, you guys doing your thing.
Yeah, that's fine. I be seeing comments from Washington and shit, people from Florida. I'm like, what the fuck?
If you look, people from Spotify listening, we got people in Australia listening.
Get the fuck out of
here.
Yeah, shout out to Australia. I gotta go to the Outback. Kingdom? That's tough.
You feel me? We out.
Nah, if I get recognized in the United Kingdom, it's over. I'm gonna feel like The Rock.
What?
It's over. I'm like, I know I made it. Like what? I just got recognized out here. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. I've been a lot of places and seeing people like it's kind of crazy. Matter of fact, you was with me one time. We was coming back from Jamaica. I don't know if you remember that. We was literally at the airport and I seen this girl. She bad as shit. I was like, yo, I know her. Yes. I walked up right up to her and I'm like, so she's like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. That bitch is somewhere living a great life right now.
Yes.
That bitch is, she's too bad. I don't know what. Yo,
I remember that.
Shout out to
her. Best life. Shout out to her.
Nah, I just thought she was so fire. I don't know where that bitch at. She's probably a nurse or something. Yeah. She used to be a stripper. Shout out to her though.
Shout out to her though, for real. But listen. Ain't bigger and badder big things coming. Feel me? We just getting started.
Yeah,
just getting started.
Yeah, we just getting started. I'm so excited, man. And there's been so much news going on recently. Did you hear J. Cole and Lil Durk
came out with a song?
Yeah, did you hear the verse though?
Actually,
oh man.
Nah, I don't know how I did it. But
J. Cole's one of them niggas. Man.
But
my son Jermaine, one of them ones.
Nah, he really like the thing about J. Can we talk about J. Cole for a second?
Let's talk about it.
J. Cole is the most unproblematic. Like he's the type. You'll see him riding his bike in the middle of the city. You feel me? Like he's one of those very humble.
Yeah.
He doesn't do he doesn't do clickbaits. He doesn't do stuff for the blogs. He doesn't do stuff for shock value. It's just raw. You fuck with him because of him, because of who he is. He'll drop 3 verses a year, and they'll be the top 3 verses.
And they'll be with the randomest niggas in the world. I mean, the first time he did that verse with 21 Savage, we were like, what the fuck?
Yo,
we're like, we did not see that coming. And it was the hardest shit. I think they won a Grammy for that. Yo, literally.
The verse he did with Bia.
Oh yeah,
the song with Bia, like
that was dope as fuck. Nobody saw that coming.
But that's what I'm saying.
He had another really big verse on a very like. Now I want to say lower level, but much lower level. There's tears to this shit.
Yeah, there is.
Who was it though? Fuck, J. Cole had a crazy verse, and he out throwing niggas like, what?
Where did Cole come from?
I'll figure it out in a second. But J. Cole is very implemented. I think he's very strategic with the way he does go viral though, because he knows he's too viral. He knows as unfamous as he tries to look with his like lack of chains, lack of entourage around him. It's like you're still 6'4" J. Cole, my guy. Like, so he'll do shit like he'll walk into a kid's rec center and go play ball with a bunch of 8th graders and 9th graders, and that shit'll go viral. You know what I'm saying? Like he does shit like that. Like he knows, like motherfuckers gonna know who you are, bro. But it's fire though, because you're right. A lot of other rappers is going and getting to shit for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So
they need that attention in order for them to be who they are. But J. Cole doesn't need none of that. His sound speaks for himself, and the type of fan base he has is gonna rock with him.
No,
he has a certain type of fan base.
Official, because if you ask me, I always say Kendrick is better than J. Cole as far as lyrical, but sonically I say J. Cole's a lot more bearable. We're like, if you're not into all the extra jazz and instruments from Kendrick, you're not gonna be able to listen to that shit. Like J. Cole, the average person can listen to J. Cole and just let it rock.
Yes.
Kendrick, the average person, if you're not into Kendrick, you'll turn that shit off. And this is coming from one of the biggest. Kendrick Lamar is my favorite rapper. Like of all time, it was Gucci first, then it's Kendrick. But still, like of all time, like Kendrick is that one for me as far as lyrically. If I'm gonna talk about lyrical greatest, that's the one. But I feel like J. Cole has a lot more sonically pleasing sound.
J. Cole's easy to digest.
Exactly. Kendrick really gonna make you think.
Yeah.
Like the Kendrick shit gonna make your brain hot. You gonna really be saying, what did he just say? Like you might not understand it for the first 3 years.
But the thing about Kendrick is while you're trying to think about what he just said, he's still spitting.
Exactly.
He's still spitting.
And not only is he spitting, he got some ad-libs that you had to listen to, you didn't realize meant something. He got these certain sounds, these certain horns that are coming out at certain points that you didn't realize you had to listen to. There's certain voices and background noises that aren't ad-libs that are just there that also have purpose. And you're like, yo, how the fuck is he doing so many layers of this? It's fucking art. It's beautiful to watch. But not to take away from J. Cole.
No,
J. Cole is one of them fucking ones.
He is...
But respectfully, nobody's fucking with Kendrick. Let's just talk about it.
He's masterful. He's masterful.
Nah, word. And I mean, you got people like Eminem. He just got surpassed by Rihanna as far as the second most platinum certified hits. She's the second. I'm not sure who's the first.
That's crazy.
Yeah, apparently she just passed Eminem, which is big, which is huge. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Me personally, I'm not.
And Eminem also, by the way, acknowledged that Kendrick Lamar is the greatest rapper of all time.
That means something. Because M's a dog.
Rap is a sport where it's a competition, so people almost never gonna say somebody's better than them.
Absolutely. And especially if you're known as like the Grim Reaper. Feel me?
Exactly.
Like,
especially if the GOAT call you the GOAT, nigga, you got it.
Yeah.
That's like if MJ would have come straight down on ESPN and was like, no, LeBron James is better than me. Or like LeBron James is the greatest basketball player. Like, if MJ said that, the conversation's over. You know what I mean?
And speaking on Rihanna, I'm not the biggest Rihanna fan.
Why you say that?
Personally, I'm talking about as far as talent wise. I think.
Oh yeah, me too.
She's very. I think as a businesswoman.
Yeah.
As an image, she's beautiful. As somebody to strive to be like, she's a wonderful role model.
But music is ass.
No, I'm talking about talent. I'm not talking about her music. She doesn't write her lyrics.
Right.
You feel me?
That's true. She's a performer.
It's a difference between
she's a performer.
It's the difference between a rapper and a singer. A rapper, you're judged on what you say. A singer is how you sound. You feel me?
That's true.
It's different. It's different.
Even on the rapper side, it's a little different too, because there are certain rappers who write their own, and then there's I think the majority don't.
Yeah.
Like, believe it or not. Especially the majority of the hits we hear, like the big hits, niggas ain't write that shit. Niggas ain't, there's 10 niggas sitting in the room right now writing that shit together.
I like, and like I said, I like some Rihanna songs. Yeah. Like she has hits.
Of course,
I'm not saying she doesn't.
But you're saying shout out to her writers because they made that happen.
That's what I'm saying.
But she's the performer.
Has anybody said Rihanna has an amazing voice? I don't think anybody said that. Yeah, is she a wonderful performer? I don't think anybody.
Mariah Carey. She ain't Whitney Houston with the voice.
Did anybody say
Mary J?
She's a phenomenal performer? Absolutely not. Very mediocre. Very mediocre
as a performer, dancing and shit too. You saying or
yes?
Oh wow,
she's not. I don't think.
And she's I think about performer. It. I'm trying to think like what crazy performances that she put on.
Let's talk about
shout out to young Beyonce.
She is Rihanna's one. I'm not like I said. She's one of the biggest icons, one of the biggest artists. But let's compare. Let's think about it. So. We have somebody like Ciara, who's an amazing dancer, amazing performer, amazing performer, can sing.
Ciara still got it.
Somebody like Alicia Keys, writes her own lyrics, can play instruments, amazing voice. Keisha Cole, amazing voice.
Amazing. Shout out to Keisha. Listen, bro, if you listen to Keisha Cole right now, shout out to you, and I hope things get better because I know you're going through some shit. Because Keisha Cole, what, nigga? Keisha Cole have some grown ass men crying, nigga.
You feel
Keisha
me?
Cole, like that shit make you want to be a better husband, nigga. I ain't even married. I swear to God.
Beyonce, beautiful voice. Beautiful performer, wonderful performer.
Beyonce can do no wrong, by the way. Beyonce does not pass gas. Beyonce does not use the bathroom. If you do not know this, Beyonce don't even really eat. She just, you know what I'm saying? She just charge up in the morning. So Beyonce can do no wrong.
She uses photosynthesis.
Yeah, photosynthesis, exactly. Beyonce feeds off of the sunlight and God's prayers. We not doing nothing to ever, listen, Beyonce, you the one.
But
right?
all I'm saying is, all these artists we can name, they do something spectacular.
Right.
But I don't think she does anything spectacular.
I think her branding is what was spectacular.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Because I'll be honest, you had said, of course she's beautiful, but I honestly was never.
She's gorgeous.
I never thought she was the like.
The pinnacle. Like.
I never did.
Okay, yeah, I feel that.
But I was also the type of nigga, I was in love with Kelly Rowland out of Destiny's Child. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't look at Beyonce. I was looking at Kelly Rowland. But like I said, Beyonce, you could do no wrong. We love you. We love you, queen. You know what I'm saying? But. Yeah, so I'll be like, Gabrielle Union, Kelly Rowland, like that's where I was going with it. So Rihanna to me never was like, oh my god,
she's an icon.
But there's something about her that she's just fire. Like when you see it, shorty is art. Like she's art when you see her.
She has a very distinct look, like very unique.
Yeah, no, it's fire. She's also like 5'11".
She has Fenty Beauty. Like she does. She's an icon. She's a wonderful businesswoman. She's a wonderful role model. But I'm talking about as far as a talent as a singer, I think she's just very mediocre.
Wonderful role model. She got pregnant by a Harlem nigga with straight back braids. So let's not get too crazy. She ain't Beyonce now. Feel me? Beyonce got married to a billionaire nigga that owns a lot of shit that niggas is signed to.
I'm not comparing to
all
girls.
I'm saying,
I'm not comparing to girls.
Listen, Rihanna is a great role model. I just throw that joke in there one time because respectfully she did get pregnant by a Harlem nigga with straight back braids. You know what I'm saying? Like Beyonce was like, she was thinking a little bit further in the future. Listen, Rihanna is driving that boat. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. Shout out to all the independent women that, you know what I'm saying, that are making sure they taking care of their man and all that. But shout out to Beyonce.
I'm like I said,
we're gonna keep reverting back to her because she can't do no wrong.
I just, as far as a musical talent, I think she's very underwhelming. No, that's all I'm saying.
I see what you're saying. Well, we're going to get destroyed now for the last 4-minute tirade on how Rihanna sucks, because that's pretty much what you just did there. But, you know,
like I said, I like Rihanna hits. I like Rihanna songs. You feel me?
I'm
talking about her as a talent.
Rihanna's team, bro, the way she...
That's what I'm saying. Her team is amazing.
Her coming from Mr. DJ, don't find the replay to now.
To Umbrella.
To now is crazy. She was also like 16, 17. Yeah. That is crazy, yo. Like that is crazy to think about how much she's blown up since then.
How much she's grown and blown up and literally came into her own. Like even when she came out, I didn't think she'd be as big as she is now. You couldn't have told me that.
Even through her Umbrella phase, I still didn't see this was gonna last like this. Because I mean, we've seen plenty of artists, period, get super big for a quick 2-3 years
and have a microwave career
and get up out of here. That's cool. Ain't no problem.
Yeah, and they're doing their little touring with their little 3-4 songs that were.
Yeah, that's all artists. We're not just talking about female. No, not talking about rappers. Everybody. That's normally how that goes. But that, you know what? I realized though, this generation, the rappers' careers are lasting way longer, and it's due to social media.
Yes. Absolutely.
Social media did a lot because we become so they become so personable because we see them every day.
Yes,
we get to hear from them every day. They're on live. They're responding to people like
and what social media has done. It's put less importance on the actual record companies.
Oh yeah, first of all, the record companies is doing good and bad at the same time, because what they used to do is put motherfuckers through like these through artist development camps where they're teaching them how to develop as an artist. They're teaching them how to write music better, how to make songs better. They're putting them with the illest producers to see what sounds good. They should do all that. And in doing all that, they own everything because they're like, yo, we made you.
Yeah.
Now, my artist is coming in with the super leverage. Listen, I already got 50,000 followers. Or my YouTube already got 100,000 subscribers. I'm doing 1 million views on the last 5 videos. Listen, and I need the bag.
And back in the day,
percentages. I need ownership and all that.
Back in the day, record companies would find these people from the hole in the wall that nobody's ever heard of,
literally,
and turn them into a star. Now you can't even get in the door of these record companies unless you have some traction.
Unless you have the kind of leverage I was talking about.
Exactly. Yeah. Unless you have that, they're not even gonna entertain anything. So it's been a lot. It's a lot different on how social media has really changed the way the music industry is ran.
Nah, for sure.
In practice.
And not only social media, but streaming has changed the game so crazy. Like, people don't even know 50 Cent was like, I think the number 7 highest streamed artist last year. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? 50 Cent hasn't dropped the album in like 10 plus years. He hasn't dropped a classic piece. His time period was 02 to about 05, 06.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And as we talk about those giant artists, like, yeah, even 50 had a little run where you think about it in the grand scheme of things, he didn't have a Lil Durk who's been popping, relatively popping for the last like 7, 8 years straight. Lil Durk been listening since 2012. Don't get me wrong, 2011. He died out, came back in like 2015, 16. He hasn't gone away since. He's been only on the up and up since. You know what I'm saying? That's unheard of, that kind of time. That longevity is unheard of.
It really is. And if you think about Lil Durk, you got to think about it. He transitioned from mixtape Durk to mainstream
and
album
from rapper Durk to singer Durk.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody like 50 Cent, he wasn't really underground. He was already boom.
Like, he had his underground phase. But yeah, you're right.
Everyone had their underground phase, but he wasn't popping in the mixtape world.
No, what do you mean? 50 has a classic mixtape. 50 has one of the greatest mixes of all time.
That's one. I'm talking about. He wasn't like
part of that mixtape era.
Yes.
Well, we consider the mixtape era because of our generation, though. Because our mixtape era was like 04 to like 2012, 13, right before Spinrilla destroyed everything. When that pimp was still going crazy, that was what we consider the mixtape era. But what people above our generation consider the mixtape era is literally going to the store and buying a mixtape off a nigga.
Like, at the corner.
Right, like Master P in the middle of Rucker Park selling like CDs, DVDs, like that type of shit. That was the mixtape era too. Like that. So we got to realize what we call the mixtape era. There's two different ones in a sense.
And what you said about 50 Cent, that really goes to show, like, once, like, really creating an asset and something that literally stands the test of time, because 50 Cent's transition has been crazy. He went from in the streets to rapper to Powerade to Power.
Yeah.
And now
what people also sleep on is the fact that 50, bro, first of all, he has a almost 2-time diamond album and Get Rich or Die Trying. Then worldwide diamond too. Like, this shit is crazy. I think they already sold 15 million copies, and it's in a matter of time it'll be double diamond. So not only does he have that, in that same year, bro, he dropped Beg for Mercy, the G Unit mixtape, and I forgot he had dropped Beg for Mercy, and I'm trying to remember who else he dropped for. The Game. As the Game was doing documentary. Yeah, within a year after Get Rich or Die Trying, that's what he was doing. He dropped like 3 albums in a row, and people don't even realize he wrote so much on the documentary. He wrote almost all of Beg for Mercy. He was writing songs for Olivia at the time, and that's a female artist.
Olivia,
like what 50 did in that 2-3 year stint.
And don't forget the soundtrack for the movie Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yes, that's
don't
another thing I forget.
That.
Mind you, all those things went platinum. Tony Yayo dropped an album. Fucking Lloyd Banks dropped an album. Even Young Buck went platinum. Like, what the fuck? And these are all, and 50 had a lot to do with the writing process, especially for Yayo and Lloyd Banks. Well, Lloyd Banks is his own writing, but like hooks and stuff, that's what 50 became. Nobody ever looked at 50 as a top tier lyrical rapper. 50 just made amazing songs.
He knows.
He has anthems. 50 Cent changed birthdays, bro.
It's about he knows how to make hits, club hits.
Bro, fuck a club. This nigga has changed the face of the birthday song. Niggas not playing happy birthday to you. That's cool. It's go, shawty. It's your birthday. That's the shit niggas is listening to in the club on your birthday. Like, 50 changed that shit completely with one song. Like, when you do shit like that, it's over. Like, Merry Christmas ain't the same without fucking Mariah Carey. She changed that shit with All I Want for Christmas. Like, it's over. That's a Christmas. That's what we hear when we think about Christmas. Like, shit like that. Those kind of songs, you're out of here.
Those are standards.
Yeah, like, that's it.
Once you create a standard, that's
you're
it.
out of here.
And the thing about a standard is people remix it in rock. They remix it in R&B. And now that one standard is... Or even they'll Jersey Club mix it. You know, now once you have this standard here, now you have these deviations of that standard.
Yeah. All I know is now too, what we're seeing is we're getting so old now that people are sampling the songs from when we were kids. Sampling songs from 10, 15 years ago, and they're number one hits.
They were samples.
Like, yeah. You know who's really good at that? That I actually love? Damn. Top 5 idiot of all time. My son Tory Lanez. Shout out to Tory Lanez. But what he was doing, them Chicks tapes.
Them Chicks tapes. He was doing that.
Oh
he was doing that.
My God,
and
bro.
He's down now.
Sampling
He's over
the 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, nah.
Speaking of Tory, he's trying to plead for a new case. They not having it.
Nah, I think did he get granted his appeal?
No.
An appeal? No?
No.
Oh, that's tough.
He's trying to get a new case. It's over for him. I think he's facing minimum 9, I think, something like that.
9, that's it?
The minimum.
I think they offered him 7 off top.
Really?
At first. That was his offer, though. He did not take the trial.
That's what I'm saying. He took the trial.
He took the trial. Now you're fucked.
I think at maximum was like 22, I think.
I think so. Something like that. For people who don't know the difference between taking something to trial and accepting a plea deal. A plea deal is pretty much when you agree to the government, I'll take whatever time y'all offer me because it's going to be less than if I take it to trial and I fight this. Now, by fighting, that means you putting up a legal battle. You're gonna have to. It's gonna cost you a whole lot of lawyer money. It's gonna cost them a whole lot of lawyer money, a lot of time, resources. They're not trying to do all that. So that's why they offer you a plea deal. Like, look, instead of having to go through trial for the next 2 to 5 years, depending on the severity of your case, we could just
not do the trial.
We could just not do the trial. Right? You plead guilty. We'll get out of this. We'll do this in 2-3 court sessions. You'll plead guilty. You'll start your sentence immediately. Boom, bam, bop. We'll give you 5 instead of 10 to 20. Niggas gonna take that 5, aka Tory Lanez. Did it take the 7? Well, now you're facing a 9 to 20.
Take this shit to my
trial. Man, that song did not age well. Every time I hear "Take It to Trial" by Young Thug, Gunna, that shit did not age well, man.
But also, you got with the plea deal. So let's say you take a plea deal, and it comes to find out later that you were innocent. You already took a plea deal.
Well, most people who get a plea deal aren't innocent. Like, most people who take the plea deal aren't innocent. But don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people who...
That's what I'm saying. Right. I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about people with money.
And sometimes that comes with a game plan because, all right, let's say, for example, you're already a felon and you're already a felon with a similar case. You know that if you take this shit to a jury, nobody's going to believe you. You're pretty much fucked. It's like, yo... Take this motherfucking plea for a year or 2 because if you take it to trial, blow trial, they're gonna give you the book. They're gonna give you a 10+, or whatever the offer is for whatever case you call.
Some DAs have like a 97% conviction rate, and most of it is plea deals.
That's why. That's the feds. Yeah, the feds. The feds have a 97% conviction rate.
Most of plea deals.
That's because nobody's trying to take the feds to trial.
Take this plea. We'll give you this. And then boom, do your time, and then you'll be on your way. Or you can risk it in trial. You might get not guilty, but we're gonna throw the book at you. Now you're gonna waste our time. We waste the taxpayers' money. Now we gotta go to build a whole case against you.
Yeah, that shit is tough, man. And speaking of the YSL case, man, I know you been seeing Young Thug. Apparently, he had to go to the hospital twice.
I saw that
in the last couple of weeks. It's like, man, it's not looking too good. Just beyond the whole legal situation, it's like, bro, what's happening? There's been multiple situations where there's drugs being transported. It's been like 3-4 situations where there's drugs being transported. The lawyer is getting arrested for drug charges. This shit is really an episode of Power for real.
No. He's fried. He's deep fried.
It's just sad though, because it's like, bro, what the fuck's going on here? There's no organization. Literally a lawyer trying to pass perks off to the nigga sitting next to him. That nigga walks up to Young Thug, hands it to him. Like, yo, what's going on? Are y'all niggas okay? Are y'all good? Like, are y'all good?
No, they're not okay. No.
And that's the thing. A lot of people saying it's probably withdrawal that he's going through right now. Like, Thug has to be going through some crazy withdrawals. Yeah. And it's actually insane because you don't even realize it's just been a little over a year. It's been like a year and a couple of days since they got locked up already. And it's been actually, I think today is a year to the day since Lil Key died. And rest in peace to Lil Key.
R.I.P. Lil Key. That was my guy.
That was my guy, man. But that whole YSL shit, man, between Thug having to go in and out the hospital, Gunna's dropping albums, the fucking lawyers is going to jail. Matter of fact, the judge sent one of the lawyers, was about to give one of the lawyers a contempt of court, which is basically when you disrupt court, against the court system. We're in the middle of
middle of a court appearance.
Yeah. So they were going to hit him with a contempt of court, but he told him, you have to get us lunch or you're going to get contempt of court. This nigga went to Magic City. And brought back lunch for the courtroom. I'm like, what kind of fucking movie? What is this? I'm like, what is going on in Atlanta?
This is literally a circus.
Bro, I can't believe it.
I heard the wings in Magic City good though.
Yeah, I heard. Shout out to Lou Williams because I heard Lou Wade got his own. He got his own. I think it's Lou Lemon.
Yeah, he has his own flavor.
I don't fucking know, but he got his own flavor of wings. Listen, you got to be. There's a problem. If you go into your local strip club and you have your own flavor named after you of wings,
I'm about to. Chris Rock has a stand up. Chris Rock is hilarious. Yeah. He was like, how the fuck you eat at a nasty ass strip club? Titties and tater tots don't mix.
I ain't gonna lie. I definitely had some food at a strip
absolutely.
club. Shout out to Tootsie's in Miami. Miami, that shit going up.
It just reminded me of the Kevin Hart sketch.
Word.
Speaking of hospital, so apparently,
what the fuck?
No. I want to take it back. You were talking about Young Thug in the hospital. Apparently, Jamie Foxx.
Your cousin Tater Tots.
Jamie Foxx has been out of the hospital. Apparently.
He's making a recovery, man. I still don't know what the fuck that was about.
Which is contrary to what a lot of the blogs have been.
They made it seem like my son was out of here, man.
And it's been a whole big ordeal, and there's been social media has really been attacking certain blogs that have been saying false stuff about what's going on, and that really goes to show you. Listen, like I've said this on the podcast before, everything is so crazy now with news that nobody cares about being right. They just want to be first. And anything that they don't. A lot of these blogs and a lot of these media companies, they're not even checking facts.
Yeah, no, they had to double back. The company Daily, I think it's called Daily Loud.
Daily Loud.
There you go.
It was Daily Loud and it was Rap.
Yeah, they had to double back and apologize.
It was Daily Loud and Rap didn't even apologize. They just deleted it, and everybody's going crazy over them.
Yeah, because they really made it seem. They said his family was expecting the worst. It was a lot, man. You know.
And somebody made a TikTok breaking down like Rap, the co-founders, the head of marketing. The whole spiel about it, and I'm like, wow, like
what's the conspiracy? Of slave owners or something? You know how this shit get racial in a second. It's got to be some conspiracy.
Not the slave owners, but the fact that they're white.
Oh, so that makes them racist?
No, that doesn't make them racist. But I
want to see what happened though, like what they say. In fact, I'll say the TikTok myself. I'll go find that.
You'll find it. He was like, this is the head of marketing, and it's some white guy with some glasses. Like this is the head of marketing for Rap.
Right.
You know, and this is the person responsible for spreading lies about he was really going in.
That's tough.
It's off, but I'm so glad to hear good news about Jamie Foxx.
Praise up for Eric Marlon Bishop, man.
Yeah,
Jamie
man.
Foxx, man.
One of the most talented people walking this earth.
One of the most talented people of all time. All time.
He like.
Ever to walk this planet, I really think he's one of them.
Oh yeah. Because he's one of one. Like it's like
what you were saying to us, man. Is believe half of what you see and none of what you hear.
Yeah,
I think that's always a good way to live. Like believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Because even the shit you see might not be real. You know what I'm saying?
Especially today's age.
Yeah, that ass ain't real. Them titties ain't real. Shit, my teeth ain't real. You feel me? This shit ain't real. Ain't shit real. What's going on here?
You see a clip or something? Did that really happen? We don't know. The way technology's moving today, and I'm the same way. Like, listen, I'm a big proponent of doing your own research. Like, I'll see whatever I see, I take with a grain of salt. Yeah. I want to come up with my own conclusions. I don't want to come up with a conclusion based off what somebody else wrote.
Yeah, I like to think of myself as an independent thinker because I think group thinking is like so detrimental. Where like people are just running with whatever they hear, and they're like, "Yeah, that sounds about right. I want to join that group. I'm on this side." It's like, what? Like, how you formulating opinions because you think you feel what they're feeling right now. You haven't even done the research. Or you don't know any of the backstory.
Or, okay, I might agree with some of this person's point, but that doesn't mean I agree with their total point.
Yeah, and while we're on that,
there's a lot of gray areas.
Shout out to Kanye West. We back, baby. Feel me? We back. We back. Come on, the Kanye West hater. That's okay. Kanye, we rocking with you, gang. Listen,
Never.
Adidas has doubled back. Listen, Adidas, you fucking dick sucker. I told you gonna need Kanye. Stop fucking playing. Put my son back in rotation. Put my son's shit back on the shelves. You feel me? We're wearing Yeezys all summer. It's fucking lit. We back in the cookout with the Yeezys on. Goddamn it. Listen, goddamn, this is Drinking Heads.
Never.
Listen, shout out to Kanye fucking West.
You'll never catch me dead in a pair of Yeezys.
15% commission on everything sold by Yeezy. Stop fucking playing with my son, okay?
You'll never catch me
What
dead.
they lost last year? $4 billion in sales.
They
or
lost
some
something
shit?
crazy.
Yeah, $4 billion in sales. You fucking dick riders. Stop fucking playing with my son. Give my man his fucking check back. Cause listen, 15%. Let's say that 400. Let's say that 4 billion. Let's say 3 billion of that was just Yeezy shit. Cause nobody wears Adidas. I'm sorry to tell you, we're only wearing Yeezy. Let's say 3 billion of that was just Yeezy. 15% of 3 billion. What's that? 450 million. Get my son his fucking check, okay? Give my man his fucking check. Let's just say that's what it was. You know, I'm throwing out random numbers.
Yeah.
And that's just what they missed, not including whatever. They sold a couple billion too. You feel me? They owe my son. I ain't gonna lie. It sounds like they owe my man a good $500 million or better. I ain't gonna lie. Because they played with him.
It's been a long.
Listen, man.
It's been a long try. It's been a long battle.
Listen, you gonna have to learn, man. Like, I'm sorry, the brand is the brand. It goes to what you were saying with Rihanna. She just had a great team that figured out how to market that brand of what Rihanna is. Is yay. No matter how you want to put it, man. Some things are just too strong. Like, you just can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? There's people like this in the history books. This is a real thing. Like, it's not unheard of. These people exist, my nigga. When you're great, you're great. Like, it's inevitable. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. It depends on what you actually do. Did you actually do anything? Yes, you might be pushing wrong messages and all that shit, but a lot of time, I'm telling you, this shit is a marketing plan. Watch when Ye comes back to save the world. You're going to be like, damn, this nigga's amazing. He should go for president. And you're going to understand what I'm talking about. But we're going to give it some time because he's still wilding. Let him wild out. He's married to some white bitch right now. He's doing a lot, okay?
He's always doing a lot.
He's always doing a lot.
That's never
There's a method to the madness.
No, that's him. That's him.
I believe in my biz. That's all I'm going to say, man. He still made Jesus walks. We ain't going to forget you for that. Jesus fucking walked so Kanye can run, okay? We not doing that. Shout out to, listen, Kanye there's a purity in that motherfucker, bro. He just burnt out right now. He going through something, bro. Have you ever lost $3 billion in a day? And seen it all trending through social media while your daughter's making TikToks with Ice Spice?
But
have you ever did that? Has that ever happened to you?
But the question is,
you don't know what that's like.
Why did he lose the $1 billion?
That's not the point.
Yes, it is the point. That is definitely the point. Why?
But that is my point, though. My point is he's so powerful, he don't give a fuck about it because he know I can get that shit back in the blink of an eye. And in the blink of an eye, Adidas said, my bad, Kanye West, you're the greatest designer we ever had on our team. My bad. Whew, you're the greatest asset we ever had. James Harden. Who the fuck is James Harden? Ain't nobody buying them shits. Niggas is buying Yeezy. Nigga.
Nobody's
Stop
buying
playing.
the D-Roses.
Go ahead, y'all keep paying them bum-ass basketball niggas, Derrick Rose, and who the fuck else got a Adidas sneaker? Let's remember because there's been hundreds. We don't know none of Agent Zeros, Gilbert Arenas. Eat a dick, Adidas. Stop fucking playing. Y'all know who the fuck it is. It's Kanye fucking West. We not doing this. Y'all go ahead, keep spending y'all billions a year on these NBA players that don't sell shit. Y'all only sell sneakers to niggas that's 10 and under. That's because they coaches is buying it for them.
That's a fact. They get
Yeezy,
they getting it,
niggas moms.
packages.
I know Dominican niggas right now that drive taxis wearing Yeezys, nigga. Listen. We not doing that. Yeezy is a cultural icon.
Right.
You can't do nothing about it.
You're right. We're not doing that. You're
like,
right.
No matter how you look at it, bro, it's nothing came close to nothing. Listen, Yeezy is y'all. Yeezy just jumped over Jumpman. Yeezy just jumped over Jumpman. Stop fucking playing.
I remember that.
Sorry, I had to get that off my chest, y'all.
Yeah, you're real passionate about Kanye over there.
I ain't gonna lie.
Real passionate.
Cause man, bro, he's one of them fucking ones. I gotta love it. I gotta respect it, bro. Cause he been having his way since the jump. He came out on his bullshit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I respect everybody who. I respect anybody who says it with their chest.
But he said, y'all niggas wear suits because y'all can't dress no more. Some about Kanye West no more. Stop playing with that nigga. Okay?
We gotta
shout out to Ye, we love you. That's all.
Absolutely not, but okay. Absolutely not.
By we, I mean me and the rest of the niggas behind me. This nigga's a hater.
Absolutely not.
That's okay. That's
Absolutely
okay.
Not. We don't do that over
You the
here.
type of nigga to be, you was a Warriors fan when KD was on the team. Yeah, you one of them type of
Don't
niggas.
disrespect me. Don't disrespect me. Absolutely not.
Matter of fact, while we here, let's make sure we talk shit about Kevin Durant.
Oh yeah,
listen,
I'm here for the slander all day.
Kevin,
every day.
Do fucking rant. I told y'all niggas. I told you he's not one of them ones. He's not. All this notion about him versus Braun versus him. Stop playing.
Versus Steph. That's disrespectful to Steph Curry.
Bro, stop disrespecting. Listen, don't ever disrespect. Don't ever disrespect yourself like that. Okay? It's Mother's Day. Go love your mother. Don't play with my son LeBron. Don't do that. Because niggas is pissing me off. Niggas spent the whole last 5 years talking about Kevin Durant, LeBron James. Are y'all niggas drunk?
He was never better than LeBron.
What happened when LeBron switched teams? What happens? They win chips. What happens with KD's teams? Niggas talk about his toe was on the line. They could have won game 6 versus the Bucks. Nigga, dick.
Yeah, I don't want to hear
a fucking dick. Kevin Durant, you're a bum. He's an amazing talent as a basketball player. Let's talk about his intangibles. Is he a leader? No.
Absolutely not.
Nigga, is he tough mentally? No.
Absolutely not.
Nigga, will he give you 40? Yes. But y'all still gonna fucking lose. Because look at what him and Devin Booker was doing. Putting up 86 and shit. Fuck out of here, nigga. Sit it the fuck down. Yeah. You, Chris Paul. Where the camera
Chris Paul, man.
Christopher fucking Paul. I hope that's your name and not Christian. That was Cliff Paul. I'm talking to Cliff Paul. Fuck that, because Chris Paul don't be here. That nigga don't show up. That nigga gets hurt every fucking playoffs when it's the most important part. Like, come on, bro. It's unfortunate.
And DeAndre Ayton, don't get me started.
Oh, DeAndre Ayton. This nigga.
Mr. Softy in the flesh.
Nigga 7 feet getting 7 rebounds in the game, bro.
Legit.
Yo, bro.
Yo, you see what Jokic was doing to him? Jokic
50s and 20? 50 and 20?
No. Jokic needs to be indicted. The DA needs to come down with an indictment.
Facts.
On Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, because Jokic over here disrespecting niggas like they not grown-ass men.
Yo.
Volley.
He got kids, bro.
That nigga got kids.
He has a family.
He has to go explain to somebody why the nigga just dropped 50 and 15 on you. Like, what the fuck just happened?
He has a family, man.
Listen, Kevin do fucking rant. I just love it because this is just going back to my point when niggas kept trying to say, oh, he's the best player in the world. You're not even better than Giannis, respectfully.
Respectfully.
Let's get to it. Giannis accomplished in the first 6 years more than Kevin Durant ever accomplished before he touched Steph Curry's nutsack. Because that's what he did. He attached himself to Steph Curry's nutsack like a jock strap. You know what I'm saying? He's never gonna do the Free Jazz podcast about it. Kevin Durant, if you ever want to come on the show, we love you. You know what I'm saying? You can pull up. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about the OKC days. Absolutely. We can badmouth Russell Westbrook. We could do all that, Kevin Durant. But on another note, you a fucking bum.
Yes,
I don't want to hear shit about nothing. Niggas can never tell me Kevin Durant is even close to LeBron. It's fucking LeBron fucking James.
Disrespectful.
No, it is.
It's disrespectful.
No, but it really is.
No, it's really
outside of his time dick riding the Golden State Warriors. What has Kevin Durant ever done?
He running.
When's the last time he led the league in scoring? When's the last time he did any of that good shit?
Time out. Even before he got traded to the Suns, he requested a trade. First of all, LeBron has never requested a trade.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Second of all, the teams he named were the top teams in the league. Right. And then he said, "Oh, I'd go to Miami if Jimmy Butler's on there." How are they gonna acquire you, Kevin? If they keep Jimmy Butler, how are they gonna acquire you, Kevin?
How are they gonna acquire you, Kevin?
He want to go to the 60-win Suns or the Bucks?
Yeah. That's tough.
No. It wasn't the Bucks. It was Philly. With Philly.
Philly.
It was Philly. And I'm like, you want to go to the 2 best teams in the league, Kevin?
Yeah. Right.
Okay, Kevin.
Because you already posted it off with the Golden State Warriors, Kevin. Like, come on, son. Like, I'm sorry, but I just, you know.
And then my whole thing is, it just Kevin Durant is a great example of ego. Great example of ego.
Ego in a way, like in a bad way.
The reason why he left the Warriors is because he said the fans, everything treated him like an outsider. It wasn't his team.
Yeah.
No shit, it wasn't his team. No shit, it wasn't your team.
You got dropped in here.
No, 73-9 Warriors. They just won 73 games the year before.
Yeah, they didn't need you, gang. Like,
of course you're gonna feel like, but instead of assimilating himself into the Warriors culture, you know how many rings they probably win right now? We wouldn't even have this conversation. Right. But he got his ego in a way. Yeah. He won his own team. So he left the greatest situation he was ever in.
And it was just for him to try to prove to people, I can do it by myself. And guess what? You can't, nigga. You fucking can't. That's all I'm saying. Is you fucking can't. Yeah, stop. You feel me? Shout out to my boy Giannis. Shout out to my boy Jokic. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see about that on Tuesday, okay, Yoke? You feel me? Because listen, I ain't gonna lie. The Nuggets look tough. Jamal Murray is tough. Michael Porter Jr., Caldwell Pope had like 20-something the other day. Had like 5. They got some depth, bro.
They got, but so do the Lakers.
And I said this last round. I said the Nuggets, to me, after I saw the Nuggets spank the Suns in the first game of this second round, I was like, yeah, I think the Nuggets gonna take it. I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm gonna stick with that. Even though I want the Lakers to win this chip, I'm always gonna want LeBron to win the chip, but I think the Nuggets gonna take it. So that's my
your projection.
That's my projection. What you think?
I got Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6 versus the Nuggets.
Yeah,
that's gangster. Okay,
and the reason why is the Lakers are deep as well. Lakers can put lineups on the floor where everyone can get their own shot.
Nah, it's true. They do. They got some scores. Because I don't. Yo, bro, I'm saying niggas come play with LeBron, and then niggas turn nice. You got Austin Reeves. This white motherfucker.
AR-15, baby.
Stop playing.
That's Hillbilly Kobe right there.
That nigga just had like 23 the other night. He's like the fifth option as far as scoring. Is AD, LeBron, fucking D'Lo, and he might be fourth or fifth. Because that switches up too. Because Hachimuro's been balling. Ever since that trade, bro, that team, and that's the thing. Bro, this team's been together for like 2 months, bro.
I know.
Like, this team's been together for 2 months.
And they've been the best defensive team in the league since they've been together.
Bro. That's exactly how they beat the Warriors. Holding them down to 99 points.
That's what I'm saying. So, that's why I say Lakers in 6.
I don't that boy, Davis, listen, that boy,
Anthony Davis always plays well against Jokic, historically.
And Anthony Davis, historically, he's been a bitch-ass nigga, too. I ain't gonna lie. But when he's healthy, we good. You feel me? So, I got some faith. I respect AD's game. But
Jokic's game is so polished.
I'm saying Jokic is different.
He's really him. He's really
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But guess what? There's two ends of the floor. He ain't guarding nobody. There's two ends of the floor. Jokic ain't guarding nobody. He's not guarding nobody.
Right,
so as wonderful as a wizard and maneuvered he is on a high pick and roll.
Yeah.
He ain't guarding nobody on
and the Lakers got that fucking runaway train, that LeBron James, that number 6 coming down court flying.
Jokic isn't a rim protector.
Nah, he's not. Not the way AD is. AD
that's what I'm saying.
Is a fucking problem. When AD's on top of his game, bro, he's a top 3, top 5 player in the NBA.
The last game 6 he just played, he dominated the game. And he scored most of his points late. He only had 18 points.
Yeah, but he had like 20-something boards.
Bro, he had like 3 blocks.
He
dominated
and the way
the game.
The way he guarded Steph was literally the game-winning play.
He dominated.
He guarded Steph back-to-back plays, and just to see a 7-footer move with a nigga that's 6'2" and agile as shit, and he's all in his face. Made him miss 2 times. You made Steph Curry miss twice, nigga? That's like impossible.
He could dominate a game without even scoring, without even his offense.
You're right. As a presence, you're right. Because of how good he is on defense.
And what the Warriors have been doing, the adjustment they made in the series is whoever AD guarded, get him in a pick and roll to get him out the lane.
That was the way, because it's like, we can't do nothing with this big motherfucker.
With him.
Yeah.
So they were using him in the pick and whoever he's guarding pick and roll, and his perimeter defense is a lot better than people thought.
But listen. Respectfully, we got to give a big shout out to the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler, Buckets, aka Jimmy Butler.
Shout out to Eric Spoelstra, the GOAT. Greatest coach in the league, not even close. Shout out.
You gonna give it to Eric Spoelstra right now? In the league right now?
It's not even close.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
He's head and shoulders above every other coach in the league.
Right now,
Not even close.
As far as what he's proven.
Shout out to Pat Riley.
Taking an 8th seed. Not only did he take the 8th seed he's going to the Eastern Conference Finals again. This is the second time they've done it in the last 3 years that nobody thought they were going to make anywhere.
They lost the first playing game.
Right.
They lost the first playing game. They barely made the playoffs.
They're missing 2 of their top 3 best players. Top 4. Because Bam is probably top 4. Yeah, Bam might be the second best. But they're missing 2 of their best scorers. They got
Oladipo's out.
Oladipo and Tyler Hero.
Their best shooter. Hero's out.
Their best shooter. Him and Duncan Robinson are the best shooters they got.
They packed up the number 1 seed in 5 games.
Yeah. Packed them up.
Giannis was hurt in a game and a half, but I don't care. That doesn't matter.
No, especially when you still got Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday. That should be formidable enough. That should be formidable enough versus the Miami Heat.
Defensive teams packed them up. Jimmy Butler averaged 35 plus.
Yeah, Jimmy is just see, Jimmy is everything Kevin Durant isn't. And as far as like a motherfucking leader, the intensity, the tenacity, the nastiness he plays with. When he gets pushed, he responds fighting back.
You know what's funny? When he came to the Bulls, like if there was an interview, they were saying if anybody had, that was with him, Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, Dang, Luol Deng.
This is young Jimmy Butler.
And when he came in the league, they said when he was if they had any problems, they would just shoot the fade. Anybody. So when he got,
just get it on. We all over 6'5".
When he got to the Timberwolves, that's how he approached things.
Oh, so he's like, what you said? Come here real quick. Step to my office real quick.
Legit. And he one of the reasons why he got traded from the Timberwolves is because he called Karl Anthony Towns a bitch. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, because he was so. That's what if they had problems, okay. Yeah. And he and allegedly he beat the starting. Timberwolves starting 5 with a bunch of role players.
Yeah, he used the bench versus the 4 quarter top 5
bitches and he got traded.
Damn. Yeah, but I mean, it'd be
But
like that.
he's like that.
Shout out to the Timberwolves. It's the Timberwolves like an AAU New Jersey team, high key. Like,
yeah, shout out
to the Timberwolves because my son Carl Anthony Towns. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cat. Cat. He's a Dominican nigga from by way of I think was that beach Perth Amboy up that way or some shit like that.
Yeah, something
he
like
from out that way. And then you got fucking Kyle Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Kyle. He from like North Bergen, Cliffside Park area. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Nas Reed. I think he's from like Roselle over that way by like Elizabeth Linden. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Timberwolves. They got a whole New Jersey team. And then Alex Rodriguez, bitch ass. Even though we don't fuck with Alex Rodriguez, he do own that team, and I gotta give him some props. But fuck that nigga.
And what the playoffs as a whole is literally it's a whole new season.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It separates the stars and the superstars.
But see, that's why I don't like a regular season in the NBA because it's not like football where every game counts, every game matters.
They play 82 games. Bro.
They play 82 games, and even the best teams are gonna lose 25 to 35 games. The best teams. Like the best, they're gonna lose 30 games. That's regular. Like for them to lose, for a team to go 50 and 32 or 52 and 30, that's a playoff. That's a 6-7 seed. Like they're good. So it's like that shit is whack. I can't watch a team lose 30 times and then all of a sudden in the playoffs they're on fire. They don't lose nobody. And like you said, it's a whole different season, especially because
literally
they got to play the same people 7 times.
It separates the stars and the superstars.
Yeah.
There's a big difference. Superstars, their numbers get better in the playoffs.
Jimmy Butler. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, yes, Devin Booker,
and then you have somebody who was All NBA like Julius Randle. You see what he does in the playoffs. It separates the stars and the superstars.
But Julius Randle did this thing. You don't think so?
Have you seen this last series?
Nah, I didn't get to really watch it.
Okay, then.
Well, he did his thing for me. Shout out to FanDuel. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
did you see?
Okay.
Did you see this last game?
What I do know is that boy Jalen Brunson is like that.
Nah, Jalen Brunson's like that.
What I do know is that boy Jalen Brunson is like that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know he was like that because he was doing it to him.
My boy was going for 40 every night. He was dropping 35 plus every night. It was the most incredible shit.
Yeah, he was yeah.
Jalen Brunson, shout out to you, brother. I see
Big
you.
Shout out to Jalen Brunson. Yo, he scored more field goals in this last game than the rest of the next team combined. Literally, he scored more field goals than the rest of the next team combined. That's
fucking insane, nah, man. Shout out to them because yeah, the Knicks, even though they got packed the fuck up, it's 6. They definitely put up a fight.
But they overachieved. So shout out to the Knicks for the overachieving. They weren't even supposed to be there.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
But like I said, that Heat train is different. What they doing down there in Miami?
Right now? It's the Heat. They got to play the Sixers in Boston. It's about to happen in a couple hours.
Yep. They play the winner. Yep.
Who you got? Sixers, Boston. Who you got? Tatum or
I got Boston. I got Boston. I don't trust James Harden.
I don't trust James Harden.
I don't trust James Harden. He's another comparison I was gonna make. Somebody like Jimmy Butler, who in the regular season he's good.
Yeah, he had just 23.
But
then playoff time, 32.
He's great. But then somebody like James Harden, who's in the regular season outstanding. And then when it comes to playoff time,
specifically with James Harden too, not just the playoffs, specifically when it comes to important games in the playoffs, like game fucking elimination games, like game 6 or some shit. He'll have 15 and 15 assists, but he'll have fucking 10 turnovers. It's like, yo, what the fuck? What are you fucking doing?
So it's a I saw somebody make a good point where it's time. Maybe is it time to start talking about Jimmy Butler's Hall of Fame because. If you look at somebody like Reggie Miller, who's in the Hall of Fame, Reggie Miller as a regular season player, he was okay, but he wasn't outstanding. Reggie Miller is known for big moments in the playoffs, big playoff moments.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
He's only averaged like 18 in a regular season for his career. Like he wasn't anything to ride home about. But in the playoffs,
we gotta give it to Jimmy.
That's what so.
Well, he still got some time left. Jimmy was like 32, 33?
Yeah, 32, 33.
So he still got a couple years left.
But when you think about it in that perspective, it's like, wow, that like, what's his name? Reggie Miller was known for being a Knicks killer. Like he was known for moments in the playoffs.
You're right, because he didn't win shit. And also the people he was playing against when him and Jalen Rose was on the Pacers together, and they was killing, and then they were supposed to go get that shit. But you gotta play the Bulls. This ain't gonna go well.
It was over. but the way Jimmy Butler turns up in the playoffs and has big playoff moments.
Yeah, now hopefully, man, I always wanted to see Chris Paul get a ring. I want to see Jimmy Butler get a ring. But I
was done with the Suns and Chris Paul after they lost. While they were up 2-0 against the Bucks 2 years ago. And then they got embarrassed on their home floor last year against Luka. The way they got embarrassed in Game 7.
Oh, you're right.
And then they got embarrassed in Game 7 this year again. So I'm done with the Mr. Softies over there.
And they just got rid of Monty Williams, man.
Yo, and they just got rid of the head coach. Monty Williams.
The Phoenix Suns just got rid of Monty Williams, their head coach.
He just won Coach of the Year not too long ago.
Like a year or two.
Same thing with the Bucks. They got rid of Mike Budenholzer. Who just got Coach of the Week. So apparently
ain't shit safe, nigga.
So apparently,
one bad season, this shit's out of here.
If you want to get fired, just win Coach of the Year.
Word.
If you want to get fired, win Coach of the Year.
That's fucked up, man. Because you would think your job's secured. You get Coach of the Year. You don't want a chip. Like Mike Budenholzer just won a chip 2 years ago.
That's what I'm saying.
And they packed them who they gonna bring in? Who are they bringing in? Who's more qualified than him? They got Phil Jackson on the line. How the fuck who they got?
And But yeah.
Eric Spoelstra is definitely going to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, Eric Spoelstra is the greatest coach in the league.
The greatest coach
in the league. It's not even close.
Because he got 2 chips, like 5 appearances, because he got 1 without Braun. He has the 4 straight with the Heat. And then he got...
And he's about to go to another conference semifinals.
Another conference right. This is going to be like his 6th or 7th conference semifinal.
But the way the Heat is just an outstanding organization.
I don't know how. And it's crazy too because you in Miami, boy. It's a lot of distractions in Miami. You want to talk about distractions in Miami? You know what I'm saying?
But what he's been able to do.
Yo, what's up, bro? We going to a Jets game? I think we're gonna have to do that.
Let's do it.
Let's go see the Jets Bills. That's opening night on like the 9/11. Or we can go see Jets Ravens. That'd be wavy if they play this year.
Oh yeah,
that would be fun. I would drive to Baltimore to watch that.
Let's go. Jets. And I hate the Jets.
You went for the Jets over the Bills?
No, over the Ravens.
Oh yeah, over the Ravens. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
that's but I ain't fearing none. I'm one of them niggas. You feel me? If we see him in the playoffs, we gonna see him in the playoffs. Hopefully, my son Kenny Pickett do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to George Pickens. And shout out to those Steelers.
A wonderful draft, by the way.
Yeah.
Wonderful draft.
We got some shit going
Joey
on.
Porter Jr., baby. Come on now.
We got some shit going up. And shout out to my boy Juwan. Juwan just got traded to the Colts.
I did see
he
that.
He just got signed to the Colts.
Yep. Shout out to Juwan on the Colts and all that. Feel me?
And they
making a big splash. And the thing is, listen, I think Juwan can make some of that rotation, especially with the receivers they got right there.
Especially with the quarterbacks they got right now too, because just off the strength that there is no number 1 true quarterback.
They got Anthony Richardson.
They've got a lot of rotation going on in practice. Like everybody's getting to because you know what I'm saying. Like for example, like I know he played for like the Packers, for example. You got Aaron Rodgers. If you're not planning to be in the starting lineup or get in the game this week, then it's gonna be hard to get a lot of reps with Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
And then how do you build the rapport with that? Where like if both these quarterbacks aren't one of them aren't Aaron Rodgers, then both these quarterbacks again equal amount of reps at practice. They're just filling out who's gonna have the best chemistry with who, and he has way better of a chance. And I can't wait. I text him every season like, "Yo, bro, good luck. I already know. Like, I'll see you at the playoff. I see you at the Pro Bowl. That's all I want to know from you. Like, I see you at the Pro Bowl."
Big shout out to Juwan.
Yeah, and big shout out to everybody that's from Jersey that we seen grow up and make it professionally, because it takes so much to get there. You know what I'm saying?
It not only takes so much to get there; it takes so much to stay there.
Hey, that's a ding, 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 ding. That's what it really is. The NFL stands for not for long for a reason.
You listen. You got to realize once you're there, your work just started.
Yeah.
Your work just started.
Yeah, it just started.
Even getting there. Okay, boom. Now the work. It's just like in any field. Any field.
Yeah.
You want to be a big time lawyer. You want to be a big time doctor.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You are in charge of the medical wing for the night. Guess what? Your work just started.
Yeah.
You did all this to step into the spotlight, but now your work just started.
Yeah.
You want to be a big time lawyer on a law firm in Midtown?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Mr. Vasquez. But your work just started.
Right.
You're head of this division. Yeah. But your work just started.
No,
your work
sure.
just started. Just started once you get there, because
that is crazy when you think about it like that. That is how it gets when you get that new promotion. When you get to the next level of something, you just got to that level. Yes. Now you have to actually put the work in on what it takes to be at that and to stay at that level.
Yes,
ding, ding, ding,
just
ding.
started.
That's a great motherfucking
work
gem
just started.
Right there.
You can apply that to any field where you're at the pinnacle of. Any field you're at the pinnacle of.
Yeah.
Once you get that, boom. Okay, you just started.
Yeah, that's dope. Cause my brother be going through that a lot, because my brother might be the best. He might be the highest paid nigga that changes jobs on like a yearly basis. And I'm like, how the fuck does this motherfucker always get a new job every like 2-3 years? And it's because he gets referred and people know him from this job and that job. They're like, no, we need you at the head of this office. No, we need you here. We need you here. Matter of fact, here, go run for senator. Do this, do that. And it's like every year he's got a new job offer, because it's like, yo, you're overqualified for everything. So when he gets the job, then he always tells me, he's like, yeah, bro, this shit is 1,000 times more work than the last job. And I'm like, what? And I don't be getting it. And it's exactly what you're saying. It's like every time he gets promoted to these new, bigger jobs, it's like, yeah, you were just started. You just found out what this is like.
You just started. You want, hey, congratulations, Mr. Vasquez. You are now the president of our company.
Right. Here's a $100K pay raise for the year. What? Okay, but this is what this is going to take. And nigga,
anytime they pay you more, they expect more out of you.
Exactly, and that goes right into the sports.
And no matter what it is, and that's why we harp on the players with the max contracts,
right,
over the bench players,
right?
Because
you're making 20 times more than that player. So everything's riding on your shoulders.
That's why we harp on the first round picks rather than the late round picks,
and that's why we're bombing job a fucking rent. God damn. Hey man, listen. That's a perfect way to segue.
That's a perfect way.
Perfect way to segue out the episode, man. We went into a little sports tirade for a little minute. We had to, you know what I'm saying? Because I like how we've been able to like predict shit and then see what happens soon. So Denver Nuggets, NBA champions 2023.
Listen, Lakers in 6.
I need the Lakers to win that though. Shout out to LeBron James and all that. Beyonce. Once again, you can do no wrong.
LeBron getting his 5th chip. It don't matter who coming out of the East. LeBron getting his 5th chip.
LeBron getting his 5th chip? Yeah. I love that. LeBron, we getting the 5th chip. All right? You heard it here first, the Free Tips Podcast, man. Episode 64, man. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in, showing love and all that, man.
Shout out to everybody.
Happy Mother's Day one more time to everybody, even though we're not going to put this out on Mother's Day, but shout out to y'all. Shout out to the mothers. We love y'all, and we
everyone have a wonderful and safe summer. You feel me? Talk to you soon.
Yeah, and we are gone.
We out of here.
I got to go record this mixtape.
Let me do the ad-lib.